Hey everybody, it's Austin. We are on our way home from Colorado, and if you haven't seen the video on that trip, check that video out first, if you care to. But we are fully loaded with the truck camper and dog. And so I wanted to take this time to run through a CAT scale and see what we weigh fully loaded. The water tank's full in the camper. We'll have about a half tank of fuel in the truck when we get there. And so I'm just curious to see what that looks like on our Toyota Tundra. I'll compare that to our GVWR rating and be able to see if we're over that, which I'm assuming we're going to be. That's why we've installed the airbags and sway bar to help with that. And the SS-550 Palomino truck camper that we have is 1,594 pounds. And so fully loaded, I'm not sure what it's going to be. We have a whole bunch of camping gear, our clothes, everything that comes with you when you go camping. So, and with us in the car. So I'm a big guy, so I know that that's going to add to our total also. So I just want to bring you guys along, share what our truck camper weighs. No judgment in the comments though, because it will probably be over what the truck's rated for. But she does great. But we'll see you at the CAT scale. Alright, so we're at the scales now, and we're just going to go into our CAT scale Weigh My Truck app. And we're just going to put in the CAT scale code, which is 3105. Press done, accept. I don't know what that means. They don't have a tractor number. Pounds. It seems like a lot. Alright, so let's screen capture this and we'll go over it a little bit later. Alright, so we are home now, and we just unloaded the camper with everything out of it and just went and took it to get washed, and the truck is pretty much empty. We're at half a tank of fuel, so a little bit less weight. I just feel like the number I got, we couldn't track down an extra 1,000 pounds with us calculated into that, and our gear and guesstimates of plywood that's a base for the camper. So I'm gonna get weighed here again at this other CAT scale by my house and see how different the number is. We also don't have the bikes on it, so it's gonna be definitely different. But we'll let you guys know what this one shows. So we're driving over these different platforms. Alright, so you end up alright, 327. Should we get out and see what they are where they are on the ground?
If you want to.
Yeah, we're split right here halfway. We're split perfectly halfway on the scales. So I gotta weigh my truck. Code. Where's the code?
327.
327. All right. Accept. I'm trying to put personal. Camper. I'm gonna put camper. This is with us in the car. £9,280. All right, so still quite a bit of weight. So we gotta figure out where that's coming from. All right, so based on that, we know that we took about 600 pounds out of the camper based on gear, bicycles, our dog, and half a tank of fuel. So we're able to drop that down to 9,200 pounds total, which includes us, which I'm a really big guy. So that's a big component of this. And so we know we're over, definitely. But I think that's the case for any half-ton truck. Once you add in people and gear and then a truck camper, it's definitely going to be a lot. So this is just information I wanted to share with everybody, to let you know kind of real-world numbers. And we have a full tank of water, which I think we figured out, what was that, 140 pounds with 16 gallons of water. So just something to know when you're hauling your campers. Also, don't video and drive, but it's a lot of weight and something that you need to take care when you're driving. All right, so we are just going through all the testing for you guys. We'll end because we get it for only $3 on the CAT scale today because it's been within 24 hours. So now we're going to weigh the truck empty without the camper, and same fuel as yesterday. We've only driven like 2 miles since then. So that'll be really good to know how much the truck weighs with us in it and no camper. So, well, no camper, no tie-down brackets, no bike rack, and no bike racks, no bikes with the bike rack, hitch extender, and swing away hitch adapter. So all of that adds up as well. And no plywood that raises up the truck camper. So we're just getting very base truck numbers, and we have exactly half a tank right now of fuel, which this is a 38-gallon fuel tank. So, 14 gallons around there, give or take. So we're pulling up now, and I'll show you guys what the real number is.
I can do math.
My wife just corrected me, as you probably heard at the beginning of this video. I cannot do math. 19 gallons is half of 38, believe it or not. So do with that what you will. Take that into account. We're going to now weigh the truck without the camper. All right, so we're pulling up now, and we'll see how much we weigh. We just had dinner, so take that into account. Could be a little bit more than yesterday. Holy smokes. So 6,920 pounds. That means that we are 300 pounds from the GVWR rating for this truck with just people in here and half a tank of fuel. That blows my mind. Of course, you have to account for some mod additions like bigger tires, which are 35-inch tires, dual exhausts, which wasn't factory on here, running boards, different things like that all account for additional weight. But this just really opens my eyes to see, even though your camper says it's 1,600 pounds and you think you may have a few hundred pounds of gear, we going from a dry truck to adding on a camper with full water, everything that goes along with that, tie down brackets, bikes, stuff that we have just for traveling, the plywood that goes in the back, our dog, everything that goes along with camping in your truck camper equates for us 3,000 pounds more than what the truck weighs with just us in it. That blows my mind and is not something I was expecting. I expected 2,000, 2,100 with some gear in the camper, but holy smokes. So I think this just goes to show, like, if you have a camper or you're hauling something regularly, go get it weighed just to have an idea of what that may look like for you, and so you can account for that in what you add to your vehicle, how you drive, or maybe if that's the best setup for you. I know these tires that I put on this truck, I bought to handle this type of weight. They're rated at 4,000 pounds a tire at 80 PSI. They're Falcon Wild Peaks. You can see the video up here to watch me get those. That was a really fun day. But everything I've done to this truck is to hold this weight and to support the camper, but it's not rated at that. The payload capacity of this truck on the yellow sticker that I'll have put in the video here is 1,265 pounds, which I think is absurdly low. It's a CrewMax 4-wheel drive vehicle, and so that definitely plays a role into taking up some of the weight capability of the truck. But we just need to acknowledge that truck campers aren't light. All the gear we haul, food, clothes, man, everything adds up fast. So I just wanted to bring this to light for my knowledge mostly, but just to show you guys what a Palomino SS-550 with all of the kit that is involved with camping and traveling, what it weighs and what that looks like on a 2019 Toyota Tundra CrewMax 4-wheel drive truck, and how that is impacting our overall weight as we travel. Don't take any advice from this. If your truck is overloaded with cargo and camping gear, your camper, know that you're taking that liability on yourself, because it is not rated for that. The engineers say it can't handle it, but do with that information what you will. We have been successfully traveling with this camper and setup for probably close to 10,000 miles and never had an issue. Done some light off-roading, and it's been great. We've had a wonderful time, created a lot of memories, and will likely continue to do so. But that's my little disclaimer. Know what you're driving, know what you're carrying, and what your truck's capable of, and take that into account as you travel with your family, because ultimately their safety is most important. But create some memories with what you've got, and do with this information what you will. Hope you all enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.